So welcome to yet another tutorial. So for this tutorial, I'm making satin skirts. So to start with, I'm going to take my fabric. I'm going to pick one end like this. So I will fold this way. I'm going to fold this way. See, like this. Then I'll arrange it properly. So after folding, the first one like this, then I'll go again and fold it the second time this way. Make sure that is equal. There's my second folding. So I'll raise it up. I have to pin down this fabric because it is very long. Look at, and you don't pin it down to just be scratching. So I have to raise it up like this. Now I have to start from my waist. My waist is 8 inches. So 8 inches plus 1 inch, which is the same now, that makes it 9 inches. So see, you have to make sure that it's well arranged because that's 9 inches. I'll go to where I have 9 inches. So this is where I have 9 inches. That's where I'm going to take my waist. I'll just draw a straight line here because of my 9 inches. I hope you can see the shape. That 9 inches, I'm going to come down my hip length, which is 10 inches. So just put your tape where your, I'll mark that 10 inches around like this. 10 inch. 10 inch. Then I'll make a straight line. From there, I will mark my skirt length. Mark that with my folding allowance, which is 2 inches, 32. Even allowance I need, so I'm going to mark 32, 32, 32, 32. So I'm going to draw a straight line. No, not to make it too because I will measure what I have here. My hip is 42 divided by 4, that's 10.5. 10.5, then I'll add 1 inch for the sewing allowance, which is 11.5. So I'll mark 11.5 here. Don't forget, we have our 9 inch here. So I'm going to connect this my So I'm going to connect my 9 inch to my hip here. So then now I'm going to come down a bit. This is 10 inches. I'm going to come down for my other hip, which is going to be 8 inches. It's not compulsory, you can ignore this part because I just want a little shaping around my hip. So whatever I have here, I have 11.5, so I'm going to measure 11 inches here, 11.5 here also, sorry, 11.5, so that I can have that. Then I'll come down to this place. I'm going to have 16, so that I can have a little kind of shape around this my hip. It's not compulsory, you can do that after cutting or after sewing. So this is what we are going to have now. Then I will cut it out. Don't forget, we are cutting both the front and the back of this together. These are skirts like this. I have to trim off. See it this way. So I have to shape this part because my cutting the skirts was moving. So after cutting, I'm going to place it right side, facing right side like this. This is my wrong side to face right side like this. So then I'll go ahead and sew it with the 1 inch I had it downwards. Then I'll come here too. When I'm sewing this side now, I'm going to sew it down, weave this side, then I'll also weave this side, and I'll come back to show us the next step. Guys, I'm done sewing this together, the front and the back together. So you will notice that I have 2 stitches. It's just part that I try to cover out, so it's better not to just cover it out, just use your hip. So it was poking out as my hip. So now the next thing, I could not fix. I use my normal waist measurement here. So I use my normal waist measurement. Now I'm going to, my waist is 32, so I'm going to measure 30 of this. So 30 of this elastic, or let me just use 28 to make it more firm. 28. Cut that 30 first. So I use 30, then I'll cut out the 30, and I'm going to overlap 1 inches. That's why I said 28. Okay, so I'm going to overlap this lace. So I'm going to sew it. After sew, let's assume I've sewn it. Then I'm going to now divide it into 4 like this. There's the first half. This is my first half, so I'm going to pin this other side for me to know where the half is, and I'll go this way again to know the second half. So I'm going to pin that here. I'm going to pin here, and I'm also going to pin here. So now I have my 4 cardinal points. Now that I have my 4 cardinal points, I'm going to pin it to my skirt. I'm going to get the mid of this skirt part. So here is my mid. I'm going to notch it. So I'm going to add from the front part, I'm going to add the elastic. So this is going to be on the side. I'm going to use the pin to hold it. Okay. At the side. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and sew at the edge like this round. This later I'll just stretch it a bit like this, then go this way, stretch like this, go this way, stretch and sew like this till I finish sewing. After sewing it, then I'll just turn it over to the wrong side. I'll just hold it down. I'll go and do that, then come and show us. After holding it down, I'll also go ahead and hem my skirt. Like, I'm going to just hem it this way. You see? Because I'm going to hem it round like that. So I'm going to show us how it looks with the elastic. The end of the tutorial. So here is the elastic after sewing it. See, you see, then I turn it inward. You can just weave this side, then I turn it inward like this, and then stitch on the side, and so stitch on the side so that it can hold it down like this, and I also went ahead to sew the lower part. So we are done with our skirts, our satin skirts. I'll put it on so that we can all see how beautiful it looks.